Hello everyone, tonight we're checking out some Next Fest demos on literally like last 7 hours before the event ends. And, uh, and starting off with the Stellaris Nexus demo. Oh, because yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of the stuff that Paradox puts out, so figured I'd start off strong with a game that's at least from a developer I recognize. He's out of the ones that I have prepared here tonight. Plus, one game of Stellaris Nexus apparently lasts about an hour, and that's roughly the time I have allotted for each demo. Oh, because I've got about 3 to 5 of them, I would say. Some I might skip out on because like the game that I've like one of them is a game that I've less interest in than I did before when I first saw it, and another has an entire like separate demo that should be available pretty much anytime. Here, watch a short intro. Yeah, let's play the tutorial. Welcome to Stellaris Nexus. This training simulation will teach you all the tools required to lead an empire to victory in the Galactic Council. The Tzin, a formidable alien force, has brazenly attacked to make and seize control of 3 of our extraterrestrial colonies. Your objective is clear: counter this imminent threat, liberate our colonies, and perhaps most importantly, gather intelligence on the extent of the alien threat. Right, classic use of was to, or alternatively drag and move. With the camera, scroll wheel to move in and out. Use the right mouse button and drag to an adjacent system to give your battleship a fleet movement order. Effectively building an interstellar empire requires the support out of your population, government, and military. Support is your most important resource and determines how many actions you can take on your turn. Action 1 costs 1 support, Action 2 costs 2 support, Action 3 costs 3 support, or etc. So that's interesting. Hmm. Seems capture doesn't want to work quite right now. So let's see if I can change that to a different type of capture. Hmm. Well, that's a bit of an issue. Probably should have tested that more extensively, but wait, hold on. There we go. I just changed around the wrong on capture because I changed, because like I accidentally managed to change an audio capture to be he capturing the game, and so there was no visual. Fleets are now on their way. People will not arrive at their destination until your next turn. End your turn. Your battleship fleet is now in combat with hostile forces. Any active battles will resolve after you end your turn. Click end turn now to see the battle resolve. New objective: occupy a planet. You to click and drag from your battleship fleet onto Noakuri. Need to occupy the planet. This will cost you one of your 5 ships from the invading fleet to garrison and suppress any hostile resistance, as indicated by the counter on the planet. On Earth, use your starbase and build a new destroyer fleet. Constructing the fleet will cost you materials and require enough munitions capacity to support it. Click and drag your battleship fleet to the nearest planet and add additional ships to have some weapons. As with constructing fleets, reinforcing requires materials and munitions. I think we can go big on that. Edicts are the primary way for an empire to enact its will on the galaxy. Each turn it will be provided with a number of edicts which you may use to influence a galaxy. As with the fleet actions, using edicts will cost you support, and many of them will incur additional costs. The Explorer Edict allows you to explore unique anomalies. These in nearby systems. These discoveries can benefit your empire in many ways. Use the Explorer Edict on a system with an unexplored question mark. For instance, Cygnus. Or not. Never mind. Okay, guess I'm probably supposed to. Yeah. The objective: acquire a planet peacefully. You can use a diplomacy edict to convince a neutral planet to join your empire. Using diplomacy this way will cost us additional support. Just use the diplomacy edict on a valid target. I assume the valid target is the one that's pointing at, and also apparently the game is muted. Hit on the capture. Construction edict allows you to build new projects on your planets to improve your economy and your empire stats. Use a construction edict on one of your planets. Well, that seems like it'll be useful, even though I didn't even get to read the full text of it because the hint was in the way. But it seemed to say that it gives you more support to turn. Your deep space probe uncovers a dense debris field that appears to be the site of a a massive battle between unknown combatants. Salvage teams are quickly dispatched to recover usable materials. Also, we got 12 materials. Commander, our analysts has believed they have located the command group for this attack force in the system of Dilneon. We should use the opportunity to end this attack by taking out their fleet and occupying the planet. Resistance will be stronger than what we have faced up until now, so we must go in prepared. So it just says move your battleship to Dilneon. Every fleet class possesses two distinct abilities for movement and attack. For instance, the destroyer fleet can travel up to 2 jumps in a single turn. Okay, so they'll all show up at once. Firing orders allow you to attack or defend specific ships during combat, and drag your battleship fleet onto a hostile fleet to focus that specific fleet. Some classes of fleet have an advantage over others have your fleet to be its strengths. Right, battleship is strong against raider fleets. And destroyers are strong versus ranged fleets. They have a battleship and a destroyer fleet. Like, it's not... Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. On destroyer is considered a raider fleet.
Attack order confirmed.
Fingers allow you to attack or defend specific ships during combat. Click. They can drag from your destroyer fleet onto your battleship fleet to defend it from damage.
Defensive posture confirmed.
Command Edict allows you to set a fleet roll on one of your fleets. This tactic will enhance a fleet's capabilities in different ways. Use the Command Edict on your battleship to take advantage of your firing order. And so you get to use the command railgun, and so gain plus 15%. And weapons of this fleet has a focus order. Gotta watch this entire animation play out. Right now to occupy Dilneon. Use the research edict to invent new technologies to improve your empire. Technologies can provide a permanent bonuses to your empire, as well as unlock new fleets, projects, plots, and fleet rolls. Ooh, that gain 1 support every time you move a fleet. That sounds very strong. Because that basically makes it to where if your first move is to move a fleet, it's free. And all future all of your fleet movement actions are at a discount. You've reestablished contact with the Vor technocracy. Relations were already strained before this is in advance, and so you have been authorized to share some of our technological data with them. The Vor are fanatically here for your knowledge, so this should go some way to building a bridge between our two peoples. You've discovered the Vor Empire on the... They really had to name it that, didn't they? I imagine it's supposed to be Vor? Or Vor? I have no idea. Like, because, like, it's basically pronounced the same way as if they had just straight up, spelled it Vore. Alright, on the planet Hesta, SR, use your diplomacy edict on a Vor planet to send a trade offer or propose a pact. Trade our cranial implants for their cultural exchange. Trade tech for tech. They receive they receive cranial implants.
Requesting diplomatic audience.
The Vor have spread their culture to Dilneon. On use of culture edict to either remove the rightful culture or spread your culture to the planet Hestar. And unfortunately, it's not letting me actually take advantage of my new thing because really it's not take optimal advantage because I have to do what it's specifically telling me to. We have the opportunity to send a trade convoy to the Vor Empire. If they send one back, we both receive credits according to the combined trade values. We could alternatively send a convoy to the neutral planet Kukrion. Or perhaps Kusrion, I don't know. Or even could be Kusryan. Or Kukryan. Then this would guarantee a response, but we would only gain credits according to our own trade value.
Convoy dispatched.
And build a carrier fleet. Your diplomatic offer has been rejected. Well, Starbase is on Dilneon. Dilneon offers a strong strategic position, and a starbase in the system would be utilized to construct additional fleets in the event of conflict with the Vor. Build a starbase there. Unfortunately, see now they want me to move my carrier fleet to Cygnus to support any conflict that would occur on Dilneon. Here's your correct, Commander. The Vor have their sights set on Dilneon, and our occupation has caused uproar among our people. Well, among their people. Despite the efforts of our diplomats, if your sources are correct, you can expect a Vor offensive very soon. On either Vor planet, click on either Vor plane, select declare war to initiate a war. Yeah, just declaring war is just always an option. And as long as you've got the support for it. Start a plot against the rival Vor Empire using our espionage edict. Plots will take a number of turns to carry out, so plan ahead. See, we can do a coup. Steal technology. Need black market or listening posts. You know what? A coup sounds fun.
System under attack.
Right, new objective defend in Dilneon. Yes, good. I get my freebie fleet movement.
Priority target
Use a politics edict. Politics edict can be used to find any edict available, but you will have to pay support for an additional action. And alright, so let's see. Just consolidate, dude. Gain 1 Senate support or every time you use a politics or consolidate edicts. Edicts gain 1 support or for each Senate support at the start of your turn if you have 3 or more, or spend 3 to draw an additional edict. Like that's interesting. There's definitely like a strategy that you can do there. Get basically card advantage. And to propose a diplomatic deal to a rival empire that's useless right now because the empire we have. I guess we go command. Apparently, Stellaris Moanga specifically cares about not Senate support. Or because apparently there's a leveling system for your leaders. Let's level up to level 2. You gain egalitarian, pacifist, or xenophile. Let's go egalitarian. Alright, take over both war planets as your actions are no longer restricted. Alright, so that battle is still in progress. We got consolidate, construction, and command. Okay, that's still the same turn. I think we just end turn. That does look like we may have a bit of a disadvantage in this fight here. Yeah. Okay, that is one of ours, so
Destination confirmed.
okay, we can undo actions. Let's reinforce the
Under construction.
battleship. That's we'll basically just kind of press forwards. So we can use construction to build a new project on a planet with a free project slot.
Planet's shipyards are already in use.
Well, I was trying to. Well, you see, game. You haven't explained to me project slots yet. It's like I don't know. I guess it does have a project slot available. Would you maybe it did explain project slots to me.
New project
Let's build another embassy. And we can do some research too. Adaptive administration, gain 2 after using the politics edict. Another way to get a freebie. Maybe action. Provided that the politics edict isn't costing more than 2, at the time, and that you use it. You see extra cost to annex a neutral system by 50%. Endgame the false flag operation, canceling non-aggression pact with the target empire. Remove any penalty from breaking further pacts. Crypto siphoning, gain 2 credits. It's instantly after using the trade edict. That sounds fun. I mean, cybercrime, steal 12 credits or material from the target empire.
scientists have received your order.
Yeah, let's just steal their space apes. And we don't have the ability to build anything new. Yeah, because we've got very little material. Right, and we can then politics, which lets us
New priority established.
grab trade.
Destination confirmed. This fleet is already busy this turn.
Need to send all our fleets over that way.
Jump.
Undo that because the destroyer can just jump right over there because they're faster. Then we can trade.
Cannot trade.
Oh, okay, we can't trade when we're at war. Okay, so
Convoy dispatched.
I guess we're crypto draining and Kukrion on instead. Because they're neutral. Which we've also got a coup in progress over here, so we could consolidate. I get the feeling that we actually want to have more
You need more materials.
materials. Like let's use some construction to build a factory.
Under construction.
Diplomacy. Propose a diplomatic deal to a rival empire. Forming a pact as part of a deal earns both empires or succession. Definitely spend extra support to peacefully annex a neutral system. Let's just peacefully annex Kukrion. And while we're at it, we can trade with them again. And I'm gonna say we go maybe command. We don't have the support for any new actions anymore, so
A new planet has joined your empire. You cannot explore systems belonging
oh,
to
we
a
get
rival
yeah, they still have that because we have to go and annex it.
planets in anarchy cannot be used. Survey vessel en route. Plotting jump.
I guess we can just
System
start
survey.
sending our fleets in. I got more materials. Well, let's see, we can
Re-establishing local customs. Plotting jump.
do that, then send. Hopefully, this battle won't be too terrible. Well, with our fleet's already kind of banged up. Research. Yeah, let's give them a boost of research. In fact, we can even do more research.
Established.
Oh, the physics lab is busy right now, so I guess we'll pick up adaptive administration. Okay, guess he just didn't have a fleet defending their planet. Alright, mission complete. I've got to play a succession in order to play online. And let's see. That did take about an hour, which is what they estimate to need a given game Stellaris Nexus will take. Probably actually less than an hour, or because I didn't start the stream right at midnight. So let's see. If I went to such a different game or play Stellaris Nexus again. Yeah, let's do Succession just to get an idea of, as to how the game plays. You've not watched the brief video explaining Succession mode. Would you like to watch it now? Sure.
Welcome to Stellaris.
I accidentally clicked out of the video.
Welcome mode. At the center of the explored galaxy sits the throne world of Nexus. This world is seen by many as the center of the universe. However, following the collapse of the ruling Sin Empire, it is locked in a state of civil war. You must lead one of the subjugated factions from the Galactic Rim to prove your dominance and claim the throne for your people. Each empire begins with a single planet and must quickly extend their influence out to liberate other worlds from Sin occupation using a combination of intimidating military might and diplomatic guile. Habitable planets are scarce. Soon enough, you will come into contact with rival neighboring empires, and you must choose carefully how to deal with them. A combination of diplomacy, politics, trade, and high-tech military development will be the key to ensuring continued expansion of your empire. The aim of Succession is to prove to the rest of the new League Council that you are most suited to take the throne on Nexus as the new Emperor of the galaxy. You will prove your worth by being the first faction leader to accumulate 100 succession points. To earn succession, you must display the power of your faction in different areas. Diplomacy. Promote galactic stability by forming pacts with rival empires from across the stars. Note that you will earn more succession by forming pacts with multiple empires, rather than just focusing on a single partner. Engineering. Use your materials to construct megastructures in your star systems. Culture. Spread your faction's culture to foreign worlds to give yourself a steady income of succession points. Prestige. Follow your leader's unique agenda to level up, earning succession and powerful new abilities. The New League Council. Every 8 years, the new League Council meets to recognize the achievements of the Council factions, and to decide the fate of the galaxy by passing galaxy-wide resolutions. You will compete with rival empires for prestigious titles whenever the Council meets. First, the Council will recognize particular factions by awarding succession for different titles, including the coveted Regent title, awarded to the faction that currently occupies the throne world of Nexus. With the exception of Regent, each title can only be awarded to your empire once, so gaining titles early will earn you more succession than if you achieve them later in the game. After this, the Council will convene to vote on new titles and resolutions. Your empire will earn council votes by controlling star systems and spreading its culture. During the Council, you will be able to put your support behind one upcoming title and one resolution. Votes cast for unsuccessful titles and resolutions accumulate and carry over to the next council phase. Once each council member has assigned their votes, the council will adopt a new title to be scored at future council meetings, and a powerful galaxy-wide resolution that will affect the game until the next council meeting. Working with your rival empires to control the votes and thereby enacting titles and resolutions that favor your faction will be key to your success. The path to galactic power is never easy nor direct, but remember, in space, no one can hear you swear.
All right, now we've watched the little video tutorial. Which apparently it's not always 100. Sometimes because apparently you can be short, normal, or long. So you've got United Nations of Earth, versatile and social civilization who can excel in many different areas. And as a politics edict costs one fewer. Ooh, so when paired with that thing that we got in the tutorial that it reduces the cost, it gives you two new support, or when you use it, There's a politics edict. That was actually getting us a total of a 3 discount over, or what we'd be getting if we weren't, or the UNE. Faction and edicts, 1 research, 1 trade. Okay, so it looks like each one has sort of a different deck. Yeah, like Vortechnocracy. So it looks like each one also has their own like special currency. Because instead of consolidate, the Vortechnocracy has award diploma. Yeah, faction resource patrons gain 1 patron every time you explore an anomaly or trait into technology to a rival empire. Patrons can be used to construct unique Vort or buildings. You get additional research options, but -1 penalty. Which the Uni doesn't have a weakness, apparently. The Krexags have no strength. Faction resource Bloodlust. At the end of your turn, gain 2 Bloodlust for every battle you participated in. Your fleets gain 1%. Oh, it's sort of a way of snowballing. And you can build a fleet on any friendly planet at half cost. Why is it showing the symbol for Senate support when in the Kelazon and Republic didn't have that mechanic? I imagine that it might be that that's supposed to be the bloodlust symbol. We've got Tertuan Confederation, an ancient lithoid species that is slow to expand but unmovable when established. Efficient plants have +1 unavailable population, insular +25%, and army strength, and your starbase have +5. They have weapons. They're trepidatious. The support upkeep for plans is increased by 100%. And they have patriarchs. Gain 1 patriarch every time you construct a building in each galactic council. Spend all of your patriarchs to gain an additional to gain an equal number of bonus council votes. Now the chin or combine weakness blunt, gain 1 fewer or succession when completing a diplomacy pact. Corporation, hence at the start of your turn, gain 1 credit. And for each corporation you have high-finance species that Ixodar can spread quickly and efficiently without having to worry about support. Or industrious, each planet you control gains +1 materials. Pheromones, Ixodar or use pheromones instead of support to pay for their actions. You may store up to 1 pheromone in between turns. Yeah, I think maybe we go Vor. See what we can do with the research system. The goal of Stellaris Nexus is to be the first empire to earn 100 succession at the end of a newly council. To accomplish this, you must venture out from your recently liberated homeworld and forge an empire among the stars, securing the coveted throne world to build Nexus. Improving your superiority to the other council factions is key to earning succession. All right, let's see. Okay, we can trade, we can and do construction.
You cannot influence a rival's home planet.
I guess we try our best to expand outwards a little bit.
Plotting jump.
Don't really have anyone to trade with, so maybe go construction. Embassies seem like just generally good. And now we're occupying both of these planets.
System control established.
Cybernetic mandate. Your empire gains +2 new research and materials. All but -1 on support, but we don't have a patron yet, so we build a research lab. Have been in the turn.
Additional ships under construction.
Let's reinforce as much as we can. Then we can explore here.
Vessel orders confirmed.
Peaceful annexation is too expensive right now.
Survey team reporting in.
Now, survey probe has detected a long-abandoned alien outpost of unknown purpose on a small moon in the system. Our science teams were able to recover an enormous amount of data from some of the esoteric terminals inside. Your scientists are able to put this data to good use, opening up new technologies for use in your empire. I recommend you send one of your idle fleets to an undefended neutral planet to expand your empire. I mean, both of these seem to be defended neutral planets. Fleet has arrived. You will be able to see further into the galaxy, and more importantly, you will be able to occupy the planet to expand your empire. Claiming planets early can be crucial to securing your foothold in the galaxy. Let's start researching. Got quantum theory, which it grants an the ability to build advanced laboratories, advanced targeting, gain plus 25% for this fleet's next battle only. Yeah, let's go hyperlane and reach. We can even research again and gain adaptive administration. And now I've got a high enough level to get either xenophobe +3 the available population on your homeworld, hold it +2 materials, gain an extra research edict. Let's go for that. If your fleet is engaged in combat, combat will resolve at the end of your turn. Right now we can just research a whole bunch. Actually, let's actually use politics first. And in fact, we can even use politics to then research. Oh, oh, it looks like it doesn't cost us any support to do research that we gain through politics, probably because it's basically part of the same action. Using construction, gain 2 munitions. Your fleets ignore the negative effects of hazardous systems and gain plus 15% and weapons when in a hazardous system. Let's see. Is this a hazardous system? Doesn't really say it is. I imagine maybe, like, for instance, a nebula might be hazardous. Maybe let's go 0G bar exit to reduce the cost of reinforcement. And we can boost up our position in the council. Yeah, this fight's gonna be close. Right, and then let's politics again.
Direction confirmed.
And then we can do more research. Keep space platform enemy range fleets targeting the system have minus 33% net weapons. Let's learn how to do that. And in fact, finish occupying that planet.
Course locked in.
Alright, so just we sent a trade convoy to a neutral planet near the borders of our empire. Especially since we get extra funds for that. And we don't have the science to do anything right now, research wise.
Additional ships under construction.
Right, level up. We can gain one patron, and after researching a technology, I think actually we might want to go for subspace studies to get more science, because that lets us do more science. And all ships gain +1 on defense and +2 armor. Let's go for that. Trooper barracks. Yeah, sure. Let's get some extra defenses. Exchange to gain trade value. Maybe just send both of our fleets over here. We're gonna take Violea. Right, nobody controls Nexus right now, so let's see. Thanks, Galactic Council using research costs no material or support. You think we can beat Tertullian having the most advanced planets? We could also try and spread our culture to rival systems. I'll put most of my votes behind ethical guideline refactoring because that sounds very useful. Yep, it passed, so now we can just now we just need more science. I think maybe go cybernetic mandate. Thought manipulation. Starbase now costs 0. No support to construct. Populous and advanced plants has generated an additional 1 support. Also go laser cannons. Let's go laser cannons. Yeah, it's supposed to be in the turn. Void Watcher is the one that won. And fleets in the highest number of empty star systems. Where do I even find empty star systems?
System control established.
I guess we'll go for freebie politics. And let's see. Go espionage. We could cybercrime, steal 12 credits or materials from the target empire. Or deactivate their shields for 2 turns. Now let's steal technology. I think that's gonna be it for that turn. It reinforces fleet and
This planet's shipyards are already in use.
let's see. We really need more science, and so that we can actually keep using research. Now, why don't we do a little bit of trading with the neighbors? There's over here. There, and see how they respond to that. And to gain control of some plans, yeah. You know, that's what we've been doing this entire time. We've been dealing with it's and starships and up in the orbit of planets that were taking over. We don't have any more available munitions. Larvalea. We can construct more research labs as over here. Violea can also construct a research lab.
Survey team reporting in.
But shit. Yeah, the owner of this star system gains a FDL refining edict. All your fleets may move for free this turn.
This fleet is in combat. Orders.
And let's award diploma. We can also research. Ooh, the Explorer edict is now free. Let's go antimatter explosives. And also do more research. Personal replicators gets us more support, so let's go for that. Level up, draw an extra edict each turn. Remove the action cost for the research. Urge all of your rich and industrial plants to generate an additional one material. Let's go parliamentary system. Because, you know, it's a game with cards involved. Drawing cards is going to be good. Alright, we'll say that the diplomacy edict to take contact with the rival empire and offer them a deal. You know, I don't recall how the trade went with these guys, but you know. Never use culture on a foreign planet, gain +1 science. Now let's see. What can we offer them in exchange? Acceptability 100. That's a percentile, and they're definitely on board. And let's trade with them on top of that. Oh, we're taking over another planet. We are now right next to Nexus. Oh, now you have increased sensor range. But you know, if these guys know that we did that, they're gonna be upset. Or you don't have the science to do more research. Let's award diploma, I guess. Then we should be able to build one of the special things that you get that you can spend in patrons on. Let's build a science campus. Now we can do more research. Genetic alteration increases the secrecy of all your plots by 5%. Yeah, let's go for the ability to repair even when not idle. And in turn, this diplomatic agreement has been ratified. And we are once again without any real way to continue researching. Because we don't have anywhere that's going to let us build more science buildings. Let's just try and take Nexus, I guess. Nexus will let us build new science buildings. But we don't control it, so the progressive accumulated 1 unvote and idolize accumulated 5. Okay, so let's see. We're actually in close competition for Conqueror. Let's actually put our votes on it. Votes on progressive. But everybody vote for idolize instead. These fleets will be in combat at this turn. And so I guess we explore over here. I think we end the turn. Apparently we've got an incoming trade convoy, so they're probably not mad. because those are the same people that we stole technology from, so
System survey results.
right. See, now we can and maybe take control of Nexus.
System control established.
Yep. I'm gonna say we politics. Wait, no. Nexus is currently in anarchy, so it actually wouldn't be that useful. I think maybe we build star bases.
Fleet commission confirmed.
Star bases and hold on, what's making everything cost money? I think we'll just end that there. Yeah, we can play this trade convoy. Then we can explore Nexus. Can't build anything on it yet because we didn't draw construction. And we can start moving our fleets outwards.
Fleet commission confirmed. Hostile plot detected.
Security services have uncovered evidence of a hostile plot on Hyverion. Use espionage to deploy agents to disrupt this plot before it is finished.
System survey results.
Diplomatic offer non-aggression pact. Sure, I didn't even see like an option to do something like that. Now when I was doing diplomacy, yeah, but sure. Politics. Let's go espionage, so we can disrupt that black market. Let's see, we've got just enough to be able to diplomatically annex something. Now, let's diplomatically annex Cygnus.
Hostile plot thwarted.
Right, now we can construct on Nexus.
Construction.
Get more research labs going. So we've got a science budget to actually do more science. You know, I'll let some light thrusters torpedo frigate. You can also go quantum communication.
Scientists have received your orders.
You know, let's do a little bit of technology theft. Yeah, sure, I'll go for another non-aggression pact. And we can award a diploma. Fortunately, we don't believe we have any world, so we can build. Nope, we can build our special stuff up right here.
You can only spread your influence to systems adjacent to your systems or a system you have already influenced. Campaign underway.
Let's spread our culture around a little bit. Since we can start gaining points towards idolized. But yeah, we're the only ones that get to be the regent. I think so we end the turn. Quantum communication. Yeah, let's go quantum communication. And once again we're no longer have the necessary science budget to do more research. Let's gain +1. Yeah, let's go extra dimensional weaponry, since they'll bump up our weaponry quite a bit at this point. See what we can find on Cygnus.
Orders confirmed.
Ancient data cache reduce the extra that cost it. Let's annex a neutral system by 50%. And fantastic. Construction to do a weapons manufacturer to gain more munitions. And continue spreading our culture around. Maybe we even go for an additional construction.
Construction underway.
I will be right back. I'm back and ready to continue with the game. Research technology with a 1 science discount. But unless that technology only costs 1 science, we kind of can't do that.
Additional ships under construction.
So reinforce where we can, because these guys over here are looking kind of scary. Yep. Oh, well, I was able to get plus 12. A total of 14 points. The authoritarian have the highest support income. Explorer have explored the most unexplored anomalies. Conqueror control the most star systems. Let's just throw our... Actually, let's throw some of our votes towards the Astral Studies Network. Unfortunately, that didn't... We are war with another empire. Warring empires can move into each other's territory and take over planets by force. Try to make it sure you're well defended from your enemies' attacks, or actually look to make peace as soon as possible. This probably isn't going to go well. I think the big thing is probably they're about to try and take Nexus.
Fleet commission confirmed.
Let's build like a defense platform there and everything.
You may not have more than 3 fleets in each star system. Plotting
I
jump.
guess we'll... Really, we're
Plot executed successfully. System under attack.
Being declared on herd war on twice at the end of the same turn. We have no way to like reach out to anyone and for help. Guess we can send a trade convoy out. So things are probably not gonna be going super well. All very soon. Especially since we also just lost our ability to activate ships or use edicts in the system. But Amarucasi. Oh, okay, so that doesn't actually affect the system where the actual fight is happening. Trade agreement, and we actually won somehow. Our navy is looking a little bit unbalanced. I recommend you build a range fleet at one of your star bases. At range, yeah, let's try the new torpedo frigate that we've got access to.
Additional ships under construction.
We can't do any research right now. Well, we can cybernetic mandate. And then artifact research maybe? No. No, still too expensive on the science. Yeah, just everybody wants a piece of me, I guess. That's because I'm the regent. Like, everybody except the people I've got non-aggression pacts with. You know what, let's see. The only pacts available are both our research agreement and military agreement. Hoping that there would be a pact available of, like, you know, just traditional kind of alliance. But, you know, perhaps it's not a thing. Yeah, because I click on the only option it gives me is to break the pact.
Envoys dispatched.
Guess maybe we go into military pact to gain just more resources. This is build up to keep our fleets needs up. The fleet that was in Cygnus got destroyed, but other than that, nothing happened.
Fleet commission.
Happened over there. You know, let's go for espionage on our enemy. Ooh, false orders.
Understood.
Or just move them to a random system. We can do construction. So we can build a weapons manufacturer. That then gives us more access to more munitions. And the agreement that we now have also gets us more munitions. I think we might want to send...
Confirmed.
And the fleets off over to Kotai in a defensive maneuver. Oh, we probably should have FTL refining. But oh well.
Convoy
Let's finish that trade convoy. I guess we in turn.
under attack.
That looks like it's gonna be a problem.
Convoy
Finish off that trade convoy as well. A corvette which is strong versus ranged fleet.
Plotting jump. Plotting jump.
And it's gonna take a while for our best fleet to get over there.
System under attack. Plotting jump. This fleet is in combat. You cannot
Yes.
military units when there are hostile fleets present in the system.
Now let's spread our cultural influence.
Cultural push initiated.
And we don't have and it's just like I'm not even entirely sure whose side which ships are on. I think maybe the ships from the friendly people are helping. I still control Nexus. I still I got 24 points. Yeah, let's definitely just throw our our votes as to being learned, and the council voted for learned.
One of our planets is under attack.
But yeah, we're also kind of losing a war, I think.
Reinforcements pending. Fleet commission confirmed.
Maybe you can research something that will help. A crew and plans reduces the fleet upkeep munitions by 25%. That
Your orders.
lets us produce more ships.
Fleet commission confirmed. Fleet deployment underway. System control established.
This is gonna be pretty close. Like, I think, and we just barely lost.
One of our planets is under attack.
But since they're weakened now, we can and probably just swoop in.
Course locked in.
And do more research. Cultural landmarks. Reduce the cost of your culture edict by one support. You can use culture on warring empires.
Research
Let's go for
confirmed.
I can defend and for free. And let's see about doing some construction.
New project under construction. System under attack.
I recommend you consider using your politics to give yourself more options. Somehow we're being beat out. Now for control of planet with the highest science. Oh yeah, that could have something to do with what's going on over here. Actually, no, I don't think Kotai has anything to do with our science.
Destination confirmed.
Actually, no, we can probably just send them over there. Because we're basically just cleaning up over here.
Plotting jump.
We don't have any incoming trade convoys. For the planet with the highest science. We don't have any way to build anything right now. So let's give these guys. These maybe surveyors.
Updated.
Let's send these guys a trade. Get these guys in on the military agreement action,
Convoys dispatched.
and then in turn. Recommend you use your fleet to take control of a warring rival's planet. We could probably do that at this point. Looks like that wasn't enough. Research the technology for free. I'm not seeing where I get to select the technology. Maybe I don't. Oh, maybe it just gives me a random one or something.
Direction confirmed.
Actually,
New priority established.
oh, okay, so that's apparently not neutral. That.
Hostile planet conquered.
Hey, now we did what our advisor was telling us to do.
Additional ships.
Right, reinforce that fleet. I guess we in turn. Don't forget that your goal is not to wipe out your rivals, but to prove the new league council they are best suited to lead by earning succession. Which you know, it's kind of odd because like that was like this entire mechanic was not introduced in the tutorial. Like why have a tutorial with a completely different win condition than in the actual game? So let's see. Move between any of your uncontested systems as a single action. Yeah, let's pick that up. You know, it's free.
Plotting jump.
Let's see, we can. So maybe we start piling
Confirmed.
fleets into Rukasi.
Espionage action successful.
So we can start going after Abalara. It looks like. Yeah, we're at war with literally half the galaxy. It looks like maybe... there might be something happening over here. Alright, so I guess we move in to take on Megabalara. And I really don't have any like priority targets for trade. Maybe do some construction on Ilmorth. Yeah, we have anomalies. Oh wait, no. Ah, so the Ilmorth is a hazardous system. Why are you moving over here? We can do culture stuff. Oh, technological supremacy is just a card that we have. Oh yeah, that's where we've got an attack happening. Probably gonna need to send fleets over this way as soon as possible. And we don't have ultimate edict. Your rival has triggered an ultimate edict. Okay. Nothing was explained to me about what that means. Their security services have uncovered heard evidence of a hostile plot in Viola. Oh, looks like I think we might have some buddies helping out. Not on this one. And these ships are just gonna get demolished. Like they're gonna be able to weaken these guys a little bit for us, and that's about it. Well, hey, for a brief moment, I was winning. Like I think I think that I think it might actually be game over next time. Probably like within the next couple meetings of the council. Control the most unique resources. Control the most star systems. You know what? I'm gonna submit 14 votes for Unity. And it won. We've got galactic peace. He's at least at bare minimum until the next. At bare minimum, we have galactic peace until the next next meeting of the council. Which means our remaining troops will live to fight another day. Well, I guess it's kind of peace, because, like, any of these empires could just break the non-aggression pact. But, you know, it gives us a little bit of breathing room.
Scientists have received your orders.
Oh, in fact, we're now in the lead for the learned goal. Which means that if we can keep that going, we could win it all. Because between that and being if we can keep, like, as it stands right now, we are in position to win. Granted, it might be a tie. Oh, and in fact, yeah. Because we're also in a four-way tie for Conqueror. She might be able to break out of. Or not. Oh, I completely forgot we even had a fleet stationed in the Nexus system. But now we have to recapture Nexus.
Destination confirmed.
But I don't think we even can.
Orders confirmed. Our agents have uncovered a plot.
Well, two out of the three. And now we don't have Nexus. Guess we can gain 50 experience. Oh, level 6 does nothing at this point in time, I guess.
Research priority confirmed.
Yeah, I kind of expected that, because, like, why else would you... Why else would you break a non-aggression pact? Active not to declare war. At least we still learned. And in fact, we can find a planet that is being influenced by a Ixodar. We can just knock them out of this tie and take their place.
You can only spread your influence to
Except we're not adjacent.
or a system you have already influenced.
Hold on.
You can only spread your influence.
Nope, that's not adjacent, so...
Or a system you have already influenced.
Guess instead we're knocking the UNE out of the tie. And let's fulfill this trade convoy. You know what?
Covert mission confirmed.
Well, it's not gonna happen in time. Probably would have been better if it was an option. Alright, dude. What can I possibly offer you to get that planet back? If you want jump gates, you can get jump gates. We could give you all of our votes. But of course they're not gonna go for it. And so there's a high likelihood I'm gonna just lose by... Hey, like... Make 2 points.
Destination confirmed.
Only there was a way we could make this coup go faster. Guess we could see if there's a research we can do. +2 on all council title criteria, you say?
Authority confirmed.
Well, now we're in the lead by 2 for Idolized. We're in the lead by 3 for Learned. And we're tied for Conqueror.
Destination confirmed. Destination confirmed.
If we can
Fleet roll.
advanced targeting and
Our agents have uncovered a plot.
yeah, as expected. Oh, now we're no longer meeting the criteria for Conqueror. However, yeah, we're now tied for Void Watcher, so we still have a chance to win.
Foreign trade convoy inbound. Orders confirmed.
Yeah, in fact, I can just grab Ascendance, and it's apparently
Hostile plot detected.
I think technically yeah, that's gonna be 3rd place, but yeah. Final council result: Emperor, First Minister, Speaker, Consul, Praetor, and Senator. The hell, for a first time outside of the tutorial, I'll take Speaker. Especially when it was as close as 7 points. I did better than these 3 who didn't even get to 100. I think that's a signal to maybe switch to a different game, because it is also 20 minutes to 3 a.m. I did not think I was going to be sticking with this particular demo that long. Let's see. Alright, as far as demos go, we could continue the space theme with Jump Light Odyssey. We've also got Mind Over Magic, which is about building like a magical school. And Let's School, which is about a not quite as magical school. Which Let's School is one of the games that has the game that has like a more like I'm fairly confident the demo will still be available in some capacity. And that would be an easy one to save for later. Like I'm thinking Gunflight Odyssey sounds like it's gonna be pretty involved. Oh, but you know, it's thematically appropriate. Let's give it a try. So I'll be right back as I get this set up.